Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader. It's Monday, April 26th. These are the charts of the day on the long side. APPY, Aspen Bio, broke out of a beautiful base several days ago, and it's just kept running. Check this beautiful surge on strong volume. It looks like it's short-term overbought, but the key is that today's action was it took out two layers of resistance, declining top line and lateral price resistance, and could, if momentum continues, get this up towards the 6.5, 7 zone. Want something to keep an eye on with strong momentum. China Automotive, one of the better acting Chinese stocks of late, even though it came down hard in January, early February, bounced, pulled back, and coiled, formed a little bit of a down channel here in early April, has broken out of it and has surged today, getting up to the late March highs, and maybe trying to break out of the coil that it's in. If that does occur, you could see this stock really start to run, particularly in lieu of the fact that the long-term channel calls for a move up towards the high 40s, $50 range, more than a double from where it is now. But that's long-term. Short-term resistance up around the 27 area at 27 and a quarter, if taken out, could lead to higher levels. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Comstock Home Building, among some of the awakening home builders, popped in late March and then coiled or flagged. Another strong pop early in second week of April, followed by a 3-day pullback on low volume here, with low volume ebb. Then it took off from $1.60 up to $3.99, nearly $4, almost tripling in the last week. Yes, it's overbought, but momentum's strong on this one. We look for a potential setup, another flag to form, but this stock looks like it could move higher with strong surge in technicals and price. CityTel, which has been in a beautiful rising channel for over a year now, taking it from $2 up to the high teens, pulled back and held support twice, as well as the moving average and price support at the same time near the trend line. Popped yesterday, on Friday I should say, and followed through nicely up another 91 cents today. Looks like it may have broken out of this. It could be on the way towards a move up towards the $21 range or short-term trading target. Delcath has been a beautiful stock of late and surging on strong volume. The key was a breakout from this trading range for the last several months until early March when it started to move. Spiked in late March from the rising flag, took that rising flag to the upside 2 days ago, backed off Friday, and then today popped to new highs, up another $1.22 or 9% on more than 5 million shares traded. The stock has momentum, although it is short-term overbought as well. It's the kind of stock that could still make it up towards the high teens before it's over. Eastman Kodak had a significant day today, reaching our trading target in the 9.925 range, tagging 908 before backing off, but still up 90 cents to 890, 11.25% on 32 million nearly. Good surge in volume the last couple of days, great surge in technicals. The stock could reach a 9.5 range before it backs off, but secondary target up around 11.75, 12 may be doable. JMBA, in a beautiful rising channel after the breakout from this big multi-month coil. It's been stair-stepping its way higher. Right now, the longer-term top of the rising channel looms just ahead around the $4 range, so expect you may see some resistance in that zone, but certainly has strong momentum going forward. Pure Bioscience, quite an interesting little pollution and treatment controls company. As you can see, broke out of this base pattern that it was in for about a year, 9 or 10 months. Big breakaway gap on some news. Backed off on low volume to a low volume ebb, kind of a falling wedge pattern here. Broke out of the falling wedge on Thursday, followed through Friday again today, up another 26 cents or nearly 9% on 1.2 million shares, the biggest volume in a week. So let's look for a move that tests the 4.1020 zone, and beyond that, something around 5, 5.25. Radware has been a monster in this year and last. Has moved from the $4.50 range into the mid-20s over the course of the last year, stair-stepping its way higher, flagging, and now coiling or flagging again. Today's action, $1.33, breaks it out with volume. You can look for a move up towards the 26.7 zone, our next trading target. TZOO had a significant session today. You'll see the overall pattern breaking a key resistance line with a breakaway gap on strong volume and closing near the high end of the range, up 283 or 17% today on the strongest volume in a couple months. So maybe more in store. Looking for something in the low to mid 20s potentially on TZOO. Xeritex XRTX broke out on Thursday, followed through Friday a little bit more today, but the overall pattern is a strong one. Technicals and moment and volume, OBV, etc., all look like the stock is headed for 24 thereabout, my short-term trading target. And lastly, Xerox, which on Friday broke out on very heavy volume and had an inside day today, but managed to gain 3 cents. If you look at the intraday charts, you'll see that there's some resistance around 11.5 if it gets through. This could be a $12.5, $13 stock. Intermediate target around 15 or better. Certainly a promising pattern overall. That's it on the long side for today, and tomorrow I'll be covering some of the boxes shorts as I believe the market looks tentative, maybe vulnerable in this zone.